Hello everyone, I'm not getting interrupted by a small child, Extra Cheesy 87, and this is Let's Play Through Daybreak II Part 35. In the previous video, we pivoted away from school time adventures to seeing what Van and friends are up to, and turns out Van and friends are kicking some ass or some criminals and some whatever the hell those little new looking chimera things are up to. I don't know, we're gonna go beat some dude up for some reason.
Why the hell haven't they finished off the intruders yet? Who would have thought they'd attack in broad daylight?
Looky here, it's the chicken shit head honchos.
Okay, so this actually is the Lai family. So that's what we're going for. Because they were looking at Ashen, they must be the Lai family. What if it was just someone who was like, wow, look at her.
Don't move!
You're Aaron Wei? What's Gien's lapdog doing here? There's no freaking way the Lu family's forces could have moved without us knowing.
I'm no one's pet, you dick. And I'm sure as hell not part of the Lu family. I'm just here to complete a job for the sake of an old friend. You assholes have two choices. Give up, or get your shit kicked in. Make my day and choose the second one.
But like, okay. So, I get what they said earlier about how, oh, if they had the whole the whole Lu family forces move out, it would, like, you know, blow the element of surprise. But, like, if these guys are so weak that, like, a child and, you know, Aaron and Van can dismantle them by themselves, like, what does that say about Heiyue, man?
You sound like a villain from a shitty-ass B-movie.
Huh? Well, I think his anger's justified. These guys are scum who betrayed their own people.
Oh, I thought he was talking to the gangsters.
Won't argue with you there.
Aren't you the people who won Arastian's death game? Why are you here? Is this the end of the line? Watch out!
Shit! These guys were here the whole time?
If it ain't the elders, Shongsho.
These guys are some of the most powerful fighters in Heiyue.
Yeah, I hear they're all individually twice as good as Riksha.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
We may have made a mistake at the old capital, but it was far from a fatal one. The Lai family will rebound in time.
You, on the other hand, made a grievous error in coming here. And for that, you'll pay the ultimate price.
Nah, you got it backwards. The Lai family's done for. It's time to get your thick heads out of the gutter and face the truth.
But not before I make you eat a shitload of gravel. I'm kicking your arrogant asses to the curb, whether you surrender or not!
They aren't anywhere near as powerful as the Lu family Shongsho. We can do this!
You all haven't changed a single bit.
No, it's Risette. I kind of recognized it, but... Spriggan Rule Number 8 in action. Only Risette gets to be cool.
Who the hell?
Risette?
What are you doing here?
Were you just standing out there this whole time?
Indeed.
Oh, no. I only just arrived a moment ago. I apologize for not notifying you sooner.
I mean, you didn't really have to call me. I mean, at least I'll give you this, Risette. You didn't wait until after we kicked their asses to then pop in and be like, haha, fucking give me the last hit.
I am here in Longport as part of a Marduk company business trip. But I, Risette Twinings, have been permitted to resume my duties as a member of Arkwide Solutions.
Fine then. Consider your contract renewed.
You are so cool, Risette. You really know how to make an entrance.
Hell yeah! We have this fight in the bag!
No, we just have one more body to cremate.
It's time to meet your
Yeah,
maker.
that sounded cool, didn't it?
Damn fixers!
Not gonna happen! We'll make you meet yours!
We will slaughter our enemies.
Really? That seems kind of rude. Alright, buddy. No, let's try a little dance.
I'll leave you speechless. Scarlet Dance. Keep moving, man.
You got Aaron shaking that thing as he does.
I will end you!
Okay.
Think fast!
Get them all grouped up over here. We're all like, we're gonna beat his ass. We're gonna beat his ass.
Flames hit us strength!
Here's my chance.
Okay, you guys are kind of splitting up more than I would have liked. What do you do again? You make a fucking clone. Yo, we're the low A now. Hey.
I will end you!
Prepare yourself.
Go!
Wait, how'd you only hit 2?
Perfect chance! Flames! Give me power! You're finished! Ignis! Rampage!
I failed.
Chance!
Not getting through!
Hey, yeah.
It's go time!
Okay.
Cannot win!
Aaron. Aaron, you posted cringe, Aaron.
Perfect chance!
Don't you know we don't do that? In the van parties, only Swin and Nadia are allowed to post cringe.
Barry, now!
Here I go! Aaron!
Why, you?
We did it!
Piece of cake.
Thanks for coming in clutch, Risette.
Oh, I hardly think my presence was necessary.
Editor's note, Risette did literally nothing in that fight, basically.
I will leave the rest to you, Mr. Wei.
Way to come in and steal my thunder at the last damn second.
I mean, he's justified in his anger. The only saving grace is that she did come in before we beat their asses.
Curtain has fallen on your crappy uprising. Time to wake up to reality.
Band's group contacted Ashen and handed the remnants of the Lai family over to the Liu family. After all the Null members have been rounded up, the internal strife within Heiwei had finally been quelled. Okay, I mean, I kind of figured this was going to take a little bit longer. That's why I was kind of confused. I thought this was like just like a warm-up thing. And then it was like, we're doing this little minor thing, and then we're gonna start working on the Lai family after that. But I guess this is like a bait, where they're like, oh, you think you're done with them, but actually... Situation under control, they let Ashen take care of Matt. I mean, wouldn't it be like hilarious if this is how short the van section was? They're like, yep, mission accomplished. Oh yeah, by the way, here's a piece of a Genesis. Go on your merry way. I decided to rest up at the inn so they could ready for the search for the next piece of the 8th Genesis the following day. Wait, you guys are here to do a joint exercise with the Navy? Wait, we have one of those? So a private foreign military company and Calvard's armed forces are palling around now, huh? Well, I mean, you say now, like they haven't been. I really like the thought of Marduk getting in bed with the president. I mean, I think that... I mean, it's honestly, it's not the president's bed anymore, man. I'm pretty sure Mr. Marduk, or whatever, I mean, he like runs the military now, if nothing else. My apologies, but selecting joint exercise partners is well above my pay grade, I'm afraid. This may be your interest, Miss Alfayed. Mr. Alfayed and his unit are here as well. What, really? Chief Cousin's a damn good combat instructor, so no surprise I'd ask him to come along. Still, it's a shockingly reputable thing for Marduk to be doing. What? Inviting rogue mercenaries? I feel like that's not reputable at all. If they're considered reputable, I don't want to know what the word means anymore. Anyway, now that we're done kicking ass, then we can focus on finding the next piece of the last Genesis starting tomorrow. But like, seriously, if we're all they needed to take out this whole Lai family thing, couldn't they have just sent in one Zhang show, who were apparently so unbelievably powerful, to stop them? More specifically, a single piece of it. I never thought we'd be searching for the 8th Genesis in this manner. Be that as it may, we must secure it as quickly as possible so that it does not fall into the Crimson Grindel's hand. We must collect them for Miss Claudel's sake so that she may fulfill her great-grandfather's wish. Yeah, nice frickin'... Hey, Marduk GPT, can you summarize the, fucking plot of the game up to this point? That's right. Getting our hands on the remaining pieces should be our top priority. Hey, you'll be supporting us. We scratched their backs, and now it's time for them to scratch ours. Well, since your brother's in the neighborhood, I'd like to ask if he knows anything, too. Oh, they meant the brother. I thought they were talking about the dad, honestly. But yeah, they did say Qasim now I think about it. So some say Qasim, some say... Qosim? I don't know. Very well then. I suppose we go ahead and confirm our schedule for tomorrow. A police siren? Doesn't sound like it's coming from the second ward. Yeah, I think it's coming from...
Aaron! There you are! Is Ashen with you?
Hey, Sid. What's got you all worked up?
Oh, is it finally time for Van to time travel?
Did something happen?
Well, I mean, technically time travel's the one, but even still, that was kind of still Anya's time traveling for us.
Just come with us! Something happened to Fawn.
Okay, well, Fawn, I mean, him
Breaking
not,
news.
that's...
We're coming to you live from the house of...
I don't know if that's time travel worthy. Ashen, yeah, I mean, I guess we could time travel if she died, but...
Oh, the suspect is being led out by the detectives now.
I know he's being arrested.
It's Fawn Lu of the Kowloon Financial Bank.
I was thinking maybe he got, like,
He's being taken away
assassinated
now after the police
while we
finished
were busy.
searching his home on charges of tax evasion.
Well, yeah, he's a banker. Of course he evades
Fawn!
taxes. You'd have to be stupid to pay those if you're in the banking business, am I right?
You bastards! What the hell do you think you're doing? You better give me one damn reason not to...
Aaron! I'm sorry to have worried you. Look after my house while I'm away, will you?
Or Ashen.
Tax evasion?
Yep. This whole thing reeks of bullshit.
Yeah, the fact that he got arrested for it. I mean, he definitely did that shit. Like, let's not get real.
Never before has something like this transpired in the Liu family's long history.
Yen!
I'm afraid the evidence they found is irrefutable. He will have many long interrogations ahead of him in the coming days.
You can't be serious. Have you gone senile? You should know as well as anyone that Fawn would never do something like this!
Trust me, I know that all too well. However, it is far too late to stop the plans that have been set in motion. Do what you must, Aaron. And pass that on to Ashen as well.
Huh? What are you...
What?
Again! Hey, this isn't time for your pranks, you hear me? Again?
Old man walks up, says sage wisdom, immediately dies with no explanation.
Oh, yeah! Call an ambulance!
It's kind of random. I mean, I know they said he was ill, but for him to just randomly show up and then immediately croak.
On it!
Okay, here's Chickadee. Huh? What the? A small evil child? Elder Geen was promptly taken to Longkai Clinic where he received emergency care. Once his condition was stable, he transferred to the city hospital. Okay. So they're not just immediately... No, like, that would have been so weird if he just popped up and immediately died. Like, he's unimportant enough that I could buy it happening, but it would just be really random.
During the examination, they discovered a slow-acting poison inside Elder Gien's body.
You think his ass would be, like, immune to that?
They are doing everything in their power to treat it, but the situation is, unfortunately, very much touch and go.
Yeah.
I kind of, like, wasn't looking at the screen for a second, and her just going, yeah. kind of tickled me.
Damn it all.
Your grandfather has been poisoned. Yeah, whatever. Guess there's no questioning it now. 1-2 punch of Gien's poisoning and Fon's arrest leads to one conclusion. There's a traitor in the Liu family. A likely assumption. The evidence for Fon's reported tax evasion scheme was forged, and cunningly so at that. Just between us, I happen to be in good graces with the Longport Police's upper echelons. The evidence was leaked onto the Orbital network, so greasing the palms of any connections is no longer an option. We have attempted to trace the leaks back to the source, but our search has not turned up any results. Our opponent is crafty, if nothing else. And well informed too. They struck while Sal was in Crossbow on business, framed Fawn and poisoned Geen. Pull all that off, they'd have to be someone on the inside, or at least know someone who is. We can run with the Lai family since we took them out yesterday. You got anything else that can help narrow it down? Honestly, I've got nothing. Except for one thing. Last night there were some members we couldn't get a hold of. But I don't think any of them would be capable of outwitting Sal like this. He's not as smart as you think he is. Even you guys are stumped, huh? This one's a real head-scratcher. The Liu family's attention was split between restoring order to the criminal underworld and quelling the Lai family revolt. Perhaps they used the latter as a smokescreen for their true plot. How conniving. Needless to say, this is the greatest crisis the Liu family has faced since its inception. To make matters worse, some of the elders used our moment of weakness to push for a change in leadership. And to top it all off, my brother almost came all the way back from Remiferia. I stopped him though. Good call. I wouldn't put assassination past the culprit. You lose your heir apparent and your family's as good as finished. Bear in mind that Calvert's underbelly is still in a state of disarray. Moreover, the situation could very well deteriorate further if the various powers within Heiyue split off. Are you for real? The leaders of the criminal underworld are divided. You can kiss the checks and balances that govern it goodbye. And the majority of those who will pay the ultimate price for Heiyue's infighting will be the honest, hard-working people. I'm not going to let there be blood on the streets of my town. Never again. Let's get one thing straight. I don't give a damn about your internal affairs bullshit. Like I said before, I'm not one of your people, so normally I'd tell you to fix your own mess. But you're in luck, because whoever this asshole is, they made it personal. Fawn and Geen have been looking after me since I was a kid. They're family, and no one messes with my family. That's right, the Liu family has no intention of letting them get away with this. They have wounded our pride, and we won't stand for that. Not to mention, we'll have a hard time undoing the damage Almada's did to the criminal underworld of us saboteurs in our midst.
Could we ask you to lend us your aid again, Van?
You haven't even paid us for the first shot. Well, I guess you gave us... Well, actually, no. Have you given us information? I feel like I got any info. So you're going to have to pay in advance.
Naturally, you'll be fairly compensated for your services, should you accept. I'll also do whatever I can to help. I'm the temporary head of the family, so I have no shortage of resources at my disposal.
Okay, so you can pay us in a sweet brand new T-phone, right?
Cool with me. We're no strangers to calling up some shady connections when we need them, so we'll take you up on your offer.
Yeah, speaking of shady connections, who do you know that uses poison, Van?
Might need you too. If If this person's got the brains to outsmart the Liu family, we'll probably need all the help we can get.
No, presumably it's just that he's supplied Gurley with the poison, which that's an angle I'm not entirely sure on. What's going on there? What's Wolfman's connection? Like, he doesn't really seem like the type to be that interested in the Genesis. So I don't really know what's going on there. Or like why they're fucking with Heiyue, unless Heiyue has. Because I mean the kids definitely seem like they're trying to get the fragments. But why would you be attacking Heiyue? The only reason I could think of is that they have a fragment and you're trying to destabilize them as much as possible so that you can, you know, easily steal it.
Agreed. With a recent uptick in disturbances around the city, enlisting their aid may be a necessity.
We'll make sure that creep gets their comeuppance, for Aaron and Ashen's sakes.
You guys.
Very well. I suppose we can consider this new contract signed. Oh, and I have already taken the liberty of gathering some 4 SPGs for you. In fact, I believe a few have already been posted. If you could resolve those as well, I would very much appreciate it.
When the hell did you do that? This morning? Last night?
It's like you saw this coming from a Selge away.
These matters happened during my absence, so I'm attempting to make up for it now. Do proceed with caution. I look forward to hearing of your success.
Damn true, partner, damn true. Okay, where should we start investigating? No clue. Thanks to the news yesterday, the center in the city is up and changed on me. Let's play it by ear. We can work on those 4 SPGs in the meantime. Everyone in town's on edge because of what happened to Fawn and Geen. Because of that, people's lips on be extra loose today. You're catching on. Oh yeah, isn't this your first time doing fixer work in Longport, Risette? Indeed. It's why I'm very much excited to conduct a sweep of the city. Nice. Well, if you want, I'd be happy to show you around. I can be your tour guide. I've got to show you this perfect sniping spot I found last time. Why the hell are you looking for sniping spots? And I should not be the one to show her around. I literally live here. Okay, I'm cutting you off before you start butting heads. We got work to do. Let's get our asses in gear. It's fair, you don't really do much sniping. Hey, just popping in with an update from Arctic Support. Further analysis revealed a new floor of the Märchen Garten. Yeah. We're actually probably going to do that in a second.
We should start by checking for 4 SPGs. Then we can collect information on yesterday's incident. If you would like to speak with Qasim, he is currently at the Harbor District. I believe that covers our agenda for today, yes?
Yeah. Wow, it is so much easier to keep track of stuff when you're around.
Getting a little spoiled, are we, Chief?
Also, Risette, I need you to do my notes so that I can pass them on to Swin and Nadia, please. I'll summarize what happened, kind of. Get to writing. Welcome to the Longport Trade Center, or as it's more commonly known, the Great Spire. On the top floor, you'll find the Kowloon Financial Bank. What with the mass media covering Fan Lu's arrest, we were quite crowded yesterday. However, things have largely settled down. Indeed. Now that Risette's back, our indeeds per video are about to go to the fucking moon, brother. Okay, I'm looking for a Märchen Garten entrance. Y'all got those type of things? There was one around here somewhere.
What are we waiting for?
Don't remember where.
This is an adequate spot for fishing.
Well, I think it was actually somewhere around here. Maybe? It was in, like, some location.
Let's see here. What did I...
Ah, here we go. Thus, additional members were added. Van and his crew then connected to meet face-to-face in digital reality, which I guess is not really face-to-face if you think about it. Digital face to digital face?
There we go. Aside from Master Bearguard, we've pretty much got the band back together again.
This virtual world stuff feels kind of bland to me, but hey, whatever works.
Hi, Agnes. Hi, everybody. I know it hasn't been that long, but I'm really happy to see you guys again.
So am I. It's a relief to know you're all doing okay. The feeling is mutual, Miss Claudel. I understand you've had your fair share of strife to contend with back at the capital. Between the school festival preparations and your duties at Arkwright Solutions, I imagine you must be rather weary.
I've been using the manual you put together as a reference, so it's actually been very educational. Plus, I've had a lot of support from Swin and Nadia.
Oh, that's right. This is their first time meeting you in person.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Substitute Spriggans. We've been told a great deal about you.
Nice to meet you too.
I read all of Van's notes about you. They said you had some business in Eda, filling in for Van on the side. That's a real nutcase move. Where it is, you've been through hell more than once, but it looks to me like you came out the other end a lot tougher for it. Ah, so the former members of the Garden cat is out of the bag, huh? Our old titles are way behind us, though. We're still workshopping newer, cuter ones. But for now, let's just think of us as the ex-Imperial picnicking trunt. Picnicking? So you walked through the Empire and ate food? Exactamundo, we were a group of elite gourmands who roamed Ereboni in search of the best dishes to satiate our highly discerning palates. Wow, that's so cool. Not to mention bullshit. Well, maybe not entirely. You guys did stroll around scarfing down everything in sight. The IPF, as it were, is even mentioned in classified CID documents. To call you an amusing bunch would be understating it. Sounds like there's a wild story there. It raises more than a few questions as far as the guild's concerned, but we can postpone that for another time. Now that your office is all hands on deck, we should be able to make a bit more progress inside the Märchen Garten. And I'm Katra. Because he didn't really say anything. For sure, there's more than enough work to sort out in the real world. I'm catching a whiff of something here in the virtual one, too. Whenever it is, might give us a link to that Crimson Eyesore. We should try and make time to check this place out, even if it means doing Marduk's dirty work for him. And I'm Katra. Don't have to tell me twice. I'll take any chance to put my chops to the test. This debugging stuff's slid over my head, but tell me how to do it and I'll be there. I'll be happy to oblige both in my capacity as a Marduk concierge and as a provisional member of Archive Solutions. We shall each do our utmost to assist in the investigation. Okay, they're in the squad. Oh yeah, Rin.
So, this is the Märchen Garten. I've stumbled upon it before, but my various attempts to breach its defenses came up short.
Now Rin has been to every virtual cyberspace in at least recent Zemurian history.
Well, anyway, I'm glad you decided to bring me along.
Should have figured the hacker formerly known as Kitty would already have a bead on this place. Breathe easier knowing we have an OrbiNet veteran on board. I look forward to showing you how it's done. This place truly is straight out of a fairy tale, just as the name implies. It'd make for a delightful tea party venue, I'm sure. I suppose I'll have to wait until we've taken care of that pesky hijacker. Virtual tea party. If anyone could pioneer those, it'd be you. In all fairness, it does seem like fun. There's no way the ex-Imperial picnicking front can pass that up, right, S? Where do you find all this gusto is beyond me. Still, it won't hurt to have something to look forward to. Well, if everyone's done saying their hellos, you got work to do. Thanks for being here, by the way. I know you have a lot going on for yourself right now. Think nothing of it, Van. I'd never miss a chance to remind you of what I can do. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. First things first. Yeah, we'll put in Fairy. Like I said, Solemn Vow. We'll put in Aaron. And since we haven't set up Risette yet, welcome to the squadron. Are you still... Yeah, you're still good. What about a dang ol', Yes, sir. All right. We'll pause while we actually do the, like, filler part of the Reverie Corridor, and then we'll pop back in, I guess, for the boss fight. I think that sounds like a plan. Plus, I kind of need to pause for a second anyway, so this is a good time for it. Alright, we're back. Let's fight this boss, man. Oh, Lord, it's you. You're super weak to time spells, right? Fucking eat my ass. Alright, fine. We got Van and friends, right?
Hit him fast, Barry!
These have a lot of HP, honestly.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Alright.
Flames give us strength!
You'll be sorry for that.
Alright, well.
Take him down, kitty.
Don't really know how, oh, this is Mirage. Nice. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't really know how useful you're gonna be here, but...
Zypha, activate! Do your worst!
Okay, you getting sealed is a little annoying.
Stay on guard!
Oh yeah, we should have Van ult.
Show me what you got.
There! Yeah!
Chance!
Barry, why can't you ult?
Let's party!
Or why can Rin ult? Oh no, she's boosted. Alright, I was like, I get why Van can ult. But, yeah. Okay. We'd like to dang old bear that nightmare. Anybody else up bearing that nightmare or just me?
Boost gauge limit crushed.
Zypha, activate! Do your worst!
I'm trying to cast Flaming Prayer, but unfortunately the fucking boss is too fat.
Flames give us strength! Flames protect us!
I don't know if you can get far enough back that that roly-poly attack won't hit you, but... You're bewitched? You're so bewitching? You don't even know how bewitched you are? Oh, and you're not fairy? I got baited. I was gonna ult with fairy.
We'll take that!
You know how rude that is?
I'll lend a hand! Stay on guard! Come on! My thing! Not so fast!
You'll be sorry.
Why did that do no damage? What?
Do your worst!
Let's party!
It's up to you, Fairy! Flames within me! Destroy!
I don't know if that'll cancel out your buff. No? Okay. Worth a shot, I suppose.
Zypha, activate! Take it!
Oh, loud. That actually is a slight problem. Rin has been proccing with the best of them, though. You don't let anybody gaslight you into thinking Rin ain't proccing with the best of them. Now, I do wish I could select Van.
Zypha, activate!
Thanks, pal.
Chance!
Do your worst!
But, oh, we're a fairy. I thought we were Rin, and I was like, where's my spell, man?
Show me what you got.
Flame ya! Now then!
Take that.
Zypha, activate!
Yes, I've
It's go time!
Cringe. I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid.
Yo, red! And so, do your worst!
So is that just like the gimmick? Everything's got fucking death blow?
There!
Also, Van has death blow resistance, by the way.
Time for a little payback!
I just feel like that's worth mentioning.
Zypha, activate!
I feel like we should talk about that shit. The fact that my man's got death blow resistance.
Barry, now!
And this fucker's gonna die before we break him, man.
There! This will help!
Thanks, pal. You'll pay for that.
Gotcha!
Hit him fast, Barry.
Show me what you got.
Here I go! Perfect!
Oh wow, that really didn't break?
It's go time! Take that! Take him down, kitty!
Let's take them out! Perfect chance!
You're broken? You don't even know how broken you are?
It's up to you, Barry, or toast! Not getting through!
Bring it on!
Oh
It's
my
time.
god. Stop posting cringe in my chat!
Zypha, activate!
Sucker!
Nice. Moving on up.
Alright, that was more annoying than it should have been.
Aw, I'm so happy.
The death blow's getting a little obnoxious, but you know, whatever. It's not like you can do anything about it. Eh, I don't really want to do another one. Wait, there's stars? I don't know what that... Is that like if you do it multiple times? I don't know why you would ever do that, but I guess. Yo, can you actually get extra turns? Even more. Well, I guess we already got the +1. But maybe it does give you a whole extra if you max out even more? I think that's why we did it first, was because one extra turn of temper is kind of like pretty good compared to all this other shit. Oh, and these do cost more.
Let's go!
Fair fairy.
All powered up.
Alright, so we still got, yeah, we got some time. The Lai family had a lot of influence for this part of town for quite a while, for better or worse. The shop and restaurant owners had to get accustomed to them coming around to do business all the time. You know, they even tried barging in on the restaurant Amasian inherited from her late father. She stood real firm, though. Heard it was a pretty big blow to their pride. Yes, then they murdered her because they're criminals?
Do me a favor and decide already.
Extra issue.
Come back whenever you like.
To be honest, I was kind of worried that the Lai family would do something, or worried they would do something to retaliate. Thankfully, my shop's been able to stay free of their influence for ages now. I know all their old tricks. Anyway, I like that girl's attitude, and that's why I've been trying to help her out here and there without being too obvious, of course. It'll be her guts that really helps her keep her business safe. Yeah, until they stab her, and then you're like, your guts are on the floor, lady. Alright, how does one read? Emergency report. Fan Lu arrested for tax evasion. Last night, Fan Lu, the vice president of the Kowloon Financial Bank, was arrested on suspicion of tax evasion. Although details of his arrest have not been made public, Longport police officials stated they have irrefutable evidence of his malfeasance in the form of multiple falsified tax returns. Our sources claim these forms withheld important financial information, and multiple bank employees testified they were ordered to conceal and alter records. Given the severity and veracity of the evidence, the likelihood that the unreported income in question was a result of simple accounting error appears slim. Reports indicate that much of this information was uncovered from a search conducted on Mr. Lu's private residence, but the impetus behind this full-scale investigation remains unclear. The possibility of a whistleblower tipping off authorities was raised, but representatives of the Kowloon Financial Bank and the police declined to comment on the matter. Given the Kowloon Financial Bank is the second wealthiest financial institution in the Republic, many investors have expressed concerns over this incident's potentially drastic, far-reaching economic consequences if not resolved swiftly. The price of Kowloon Group stock is currently in freefall, and involved parties are waiting with bated breath for the truth to come to light. Furthermore, sources say that Longport tax officials have begun a sweeping audit of local companies with close ties to the Kowloon Financial Bank as a result of this incident. For the immediate future, all eyes will be on Longport. What was something I was gonna... Yeah, given the severity and veracity of the evidence... Like, you don't know the evidence is true. You can't print that shit, man. Oh yeah, we never looked at this. 100 Days Production Committee. It's the year 1192 of the Septian calendar, the beginning of what will later be known as the 100 Days War. The Imperial Army launches a brutal assault on the Liberl Kingdom. The royal capital is soon surrounded, its defenders settling in behind the Annenberg Wall, where they will fight to the death to defend their home. It is there on a muddy, bloody-soaked battlefield that Private First Class Rid fights for his life and bears witness to a moment that can only be described as a turning point in history. Mini-column. This film was made by the staff of United Star and groups from both the Liberl Kingdom and Erebonian Empire. This joint production has led to a realistic reproduction of the horrors and brutality the Royal Army subjected to. It captures the soldiers' plight and struggle in vivid detail, which makes the counterattack scene in the climax all the more satisfying. Though over a decade has passed since the 100 Days War, the scars it left in the townscapes of Liberl and the hearts of its residents have yet to fully heal. This film stands as a reminder that war is never far from those living in the modern day, and I truly hope this film reaches as wide an audience as possible. I don't know, man. Just freaking... Like... You know, you can't see my mouse. Fuck. Alright, okay. One second. This is important. This is very important. Alright. When I first saw him, I guess I was thinking his nose was like his eye. Like, I was thinking like this was his face and like this is his forehead. Like, these were his eyes. And I was like, why does he look so fucking weird, man? Like, just that. I mean, he still looks a little weird even without that. But like, I was just thinking this was his forehead, not his eyes. And so, I don't like, you know, I can't trick my brain into see it like that again. But it had like real, like, Gardevoir syndrome, man. But, alright, let's, one second. Let me turn this off. Alright. You just want the cursor sitting in the middle of the damn screen. Well, it shouldn't be that a problem with the controller, since like, I think the cursor goes away when you're not using the controller, right? Well, yeah. Man, I can't believe what happened to the Lu family, though. Do you think it was all the Lai family's doing? Yeah, I heard the Lai family still got a few members running around. I don't think it could be anyone else. Damn it, just what are they up to anyway? I wonder what made him change so much. Maybe the foremost fighter could fix things? He's got to be around somewhere. No telling what'll happen to us now. Still, we'll do everything we can to make sure the second ward we know and love stays safe and sound. I know the Lai family can seem pretty rough around the edges at times, but they're the ones that made the second ward a better place to live in. Still, pretty disappointed in them. All their greed and double dealing have really made the mess of Longport. You know, I never actually heard anything about the family head getting his hands dirty. And he's the one that puts everyone up to this. The Lai family out of the picture, I kind of figured the Lu family would take the chance to expand their territory. What happens if the Lu family goes under with them? Will Longport even survive? Guess there's not much we can do about it. Somebody was talking about how there's a bunch of bad stuff happening over in the first ward. Wonder what it is. Are the Liu and Lai families fighting over something? Why can't they just get along? Not only is the Lai family in trouble, but the Liu family is as well. What's going to happen to us, to Longport? If Hayway falls into disarray now, I worry for our future, for my grandchild's future. Well, you know what? You won't have to worry if you take a nice, sweet sip of some guarana milk. It's habit forming. You'll be like, yeah, okay, that's cool and all, but when am I getting my next hit? I can't believe the restaurant was being used like that. Well, maybe this will be a good chance for me. I mean, it's not like I can't make a living at some other restaurant. Still, I like that working here lets me stay on the second ward. After all, it's where I was born and raised. I wasn't intending on leaving town or anything, but maybe I'll wait things out for a bit, see what happens. This is the spot where the remnants of the Lai family were lying in wait. Looks like the Liu family's already sealed the place off. But my treasure chest! I forgot a treasure chest. Okay, we'll save that quest for next video. We'll try and finish up the talking for this district. Yeah. I got nothing to say in regard to Master's son. Right now, my priority is focusing on my duties. I must polish my abilities for the sake of my family. Is my pharma bro here? No? Master Tailong's out at the moment. He said he had to investigate something in relation to a former pupil of his. By the way, I heard his son's planning to drop by the dojo soon. Don't know why he'd bother though, especially after he turned his back on us like that. Yeah, that fucking idiot wanting to, you know, help people with their illnesses instead of punching wood all day. I mean, there's nothing wrong with punching wood all day. I'm just saying, you can't. Seems kind of ridiculous to get mad at him for wanting to do something different with his life. Oh wow, that performance really fired me up. So glad I got to see it twice. I knew that overnight train was worth it. Alright, now that my head's clear, I'm gonna put all my energy into making those meetings a success. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think my meeting at the Great Spire is happening until 7 p.m. Guess I got time to kill. Well, I never really got a chance to take a look around the second ward last time. Maybe I'll go see what they have to offer. Things have been real touch and go ever since the whole situation with Hayway happened. I remember it just like it was yesterday. You see, in times like these, most people tend to avoid the more seedy businesses after dark. But don't worry, old Keston here knows all the safest and most relaxing places in town. Wonder if Mason's doing alright. She mentioned they were holding that cooking competition at her restaurant today. Honestly, with everything going on lately, I can't help but worrying she'll set the wrong person off. Got a strong sense of spirit after all, you know what I mean, right? If anything did happen, she'd probably be more than capable of dealing with it herself. Mason and I aren't exactly childhood friends, but we've known each other for a long time. I really admire her strength of character. I could stand to learn a thing or two from her, honestly. See, back when her father passed, he decided to leave the restaurant to her. But when the... Sorry, talking about inheritance gets my allergies acting up. But when the Lai family tried butting in, she stuck to her guns. Like she doesn't know fear, and that worries me sometimes.
Holy cow!
Holy cow! They've got cow on this menu. Oh, that was wonderful. It seems the owner training at Kowloon Hotel really did pay off. Every time I visit the area, I like to make a point to eat at this restaurant. I also recommend this place to others all over the ward. It may seem like your average Eastern cuisine at first, but the owner's skill quickly becomes apparent. The exterior makes it look a bit folksy, but you'll be sure to sample the most innovative flavors of the century. Nothing like that Taoyuan shop.
Welcome to Laifu Fondian.
Also, plus it's got this artistic fucking masterpiece. Look at him. He's happy, moisturized, in his lane, thriving. Today's the day of the Great Longport Cook-Off, and our restaurant's going to be its proud host. You guys got any quests for me to participate, maybe? My sister's sure to win this year. Why don't you guys come and check it out?
What can I get for you? Thanks a bunch. What can I get for you?
Don't call it plain oolong tea. Just call it oolong tea, man. Calling it plain, I feel like that's doing a disservice to it.
Thanks a bunch.
Have you had a chance to see what I posted on the bulletin board? No, lady, now's not the time. I feel a lot better if I had your help on this. Oh, guess he wants to put out a request. I know it's so weird how sometimes they like auto start the quest if you talk to the person before doing the bulletin board, and sometimes it's like, hey, can you go look at the bulletin board real quick? I really don't want to go over my request again. Hey, Xingqi, take a look at this. A friend gave them to me. Think we can use them to do something fun? Wait, that's alcohol. We're still kids. Don't you... We'll get sent to the same place Raymond did if we drink this. Ah, they're all empty. My friend was just gonna throw them away, so I thought, why not take a few? Maybe we can use them for kick the can or something. Oh, you're right. It's a pretty good idea. I'm sure we can use them for some other things too. Let me think. I'm sure Xingqi will figure out something cool for us to do. He's all kinds of smart. He's going on about how much stuff I know, but the only reason I'm good at catching bugs and fishing is because I've done it so much. Xingqi's the real brains around here. He comes up with all the fun ideas. Let me think. What do people usually do with bottles? I got an idea. Let's go try it out. Okay, well, I mean, there's a place that would feel like I might proc the main story if I try and talk to you peeps, so I think we'll call it here. Next time, we will continue exploring. You know, we'll stay on that exploring hustle. And then, you know, probably do a side quest. We'll probably do a side quest in this section. Maybe something to do with the cook-off. Well, definitely something to do with the cook-off, which should be fun. Who doesn't love cooking? Especially when it's off. You know what I mean? I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.